Tesla bulls and Tesla supporters are very enthusiastic these days ever since last quarter Tesla delivered its first positive quarterly report. It was also fueled by Tesla Cybertruck public debut and subsequent $100 Tesla Cybertruck pre-order numbers. And the most recent Shanghai Gigafactory first Tesla Model 3 delivery news also added a fuel to this fire. So question is, can you become a Tesla stock millionaire? To answer your question, can you become a Tesla stock millionaire? The short answer is yes. Let's give you a few scenarios. First scenario, if you were invested since its IPO dates, let's say if you bought the stock on July the 6th at around $16 per share, as of today's highest stock price at $547, you already made a whopping 3,319% gain, which means in 9.5 years, you could become a millionaire of stock from Tesla. Only amount money you need to put in on that day was $30,130 at $16 per share. Second scenario I can give you is if you purchase the stocks on June the 3rd, 2019, around the lowest price at $177 per share. On that day, the RSI is at around 20, actually is 21.13. Anyways, it means it's oversold. If you remember, Elon Musk tweeted, funding is secure. I will take Tesla to private at a stock price 420, blah, blah, blah. Stock tanked. So if you bought the stock on that day at $177, and then you sold this morning at $547 per share, you also could be a millionaire because it went up 209%, but the cost is a lot more. You have to put in $478,649 to purchase 2,704 shares of stock on that day at $177 per share. The third scenario I can give you to become a Tesla stock millionaire is to purchase the stocks consistently, but at stock oversold conditions, with the help of the technical analysis indicators, which is RSI and MACD. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. MACD stands for, it's a long one, Moving Average Convergence and Divergence. With these two indicators help, you can purchase stocks when people mostly want to sell it. Like Warren Buffett used to say, you must be greedy when most people are fearful. You must be fearful when other people are greedy. So when RSI shows you below 30 and above 20 or even below 20 line, that means those are the times people are very fearful and trying to dump the stock to the market. You can also, it also reflected on the MACD, those lowest point. Let's say if you consistently buy in at those points and then you accumulating the stocks for the future, it's the sure way for you to become a millionaire in the future. At this time, Tesla stock is way overbought, as RSI tell you, way above 80 line. All right, but that doesn't mean you cannot make any money from the market. You can still make trades, short-term trades during the day when the stock market is open. Also use the indicator of RSI and MACD. For example, like today, all right? So when RSI is close to 30 or 29 and MACD to the lowest, at that time, if you buy in some shares at $326 and sell when it's the highest, or close to 542 during the market hours, you can still make very decent amount of money in short term. Whenever there's a stock that is going parabolic move, like Tesla just went through, you have to always be very careful and cautious, because those indicators, RSI and MACD, are screaming at your face. We are overbought, we are overbought, we are on top of the mountain, there's a cliff in front of you. What can you do? Let me give you some comparisons of other parabolic move of other stocks, because those moves won't last. Nobody will forget about Bitcoin. The best year was in 2017. This is the chart from Grayscale Bitcoin Trust. The price was about 10 times less than actual Bitcoin price during the year, and shortly split after the crash at a 91-to-1 split. So the price reflecting here, you should always times 91 to reflect the price in the past. Let's say you purchased stocks, Bitcoin stocks, early May 2017, and then you sold at the highest high, which is almost close to $3,500. You made a whopping 2,038% increase within 7 months. You could become a millionaire if you spent $49,000-ish into buying the stock early May at $166 per share, and then you purchased 296 shares at that time. You sold here, you could become an instant millionaire. Or you could just wake up one day and see the whole world is talking about the Bitcoin, and then you just went in with the rest of the crowd at the mid-November. If you purchased the stock price at $910, you could also become a millionaire just within a month. All right, because the stock within that month went up another 290%, but you have to put in almost $344,828 to purchase the stock price at $910 for 379 shares. You could also become an instant millionaire. However, after that, after the famous December 19, when the shorts come in, lulling the market, the game is over for everyone. But look at the RSI and MACD. It gives you warning after warning after warning after warning. And the MACD, when it surged to the peak, the game is over. So you have to always respect the chart. Another stock took a parabolic move in the recent history is Tilray. Tilray is a marijuana stocks from Canada. It's just listed in stock market in New York, IPO'd on July the 19th. July the 19th till September the 19th. Within 2 months, the stock went up a whopping 1,240%. So let's say if you bought IPO price around $20 on July the 19th, and you spent about $80,000, purchased about 3,600 something shares, and then you sold everything on the peak here, you could have become an instant millionaire just within 2 months. After that, on that famous short squeeze day on 19th of September, game over again. Shorts step in, everything go downhill. From RSI and MACD, it also gives you continuous warning. Warning, 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 warning. Overbought, 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 overbought. And everybody squeezing that day, wanted to make a millions. Too late. Games is over. That's another stock went parabolic that didn't last. In comparison, Netflix stock has become the best performing stock in the past decade. Netflix IPO'd in May 2002. Since then, it had 2 stock price splits. 2-to-1 split in February 2004 and a 7-to-1 split in July 2015 due to high stock prices. The split makes today's price of $338 to almost $4,700 if take the total split 14-1 into consideration. The streaming giant has been loved and disliked by the Wall Street. It has been promoted to the original FAN stocks and was demoted from the FAN stocks later in 2019. Nevertheless, Netflix took the crown jewel as the best performing stock in the past decade. So, can you become a Netflix stock millionaire? Absolutely. And it did not cost you too much. You only needed to put in $24,534 on January the 4th, 2010 to purchase about 225 shares of the stock at a price of $108. And your stock will be valued at $1 million on December 31st, 2019 at the stock price of $327. So you can easily sell very little shares of the stock to make your original investment back and still be a millionaire today by holding the stock without any pennies from your own pocket. In conclusion, stock market is a very exciting place and it is very risky at the same time. Risk can bring you wealth and risk can make you poor. It is hard to predict the winner of the stock market since no one can predict the future. So do your own research, study the chart indicators to better prepare yourself if you choose to stay in the market. And try to stay away from the I'm all in method. Since stock market is not a casino, make plans for yourself, be disciplined, and always remember what Warren Buffett used to say, be fearful when others are greedy. Good luck, everyone.